apocalypse. The world has gone completely upside down. Chaos reigns supreme. The streets are painted with the crimson remnants of what used to be a bustling civilization. But amidst the screaming, the burning, and the gnashing of teeth, there is one man who has decided that the apocalypse is no excuse for poor work ethic. Look at this absolute legend. While everyone else is running for their lives, he is literally walking through the depths of hell like he's on a casual Sunday stroll. But wait, look closer, he's not alone, he's dragging something behind him. Are those people? No, those are zombies. He has the undead on literal leashes. I have seen some crazy survival strategies in my time, but this takes the cake. He's got them tied up like unruly pets. This is Mengsu, and apparently for him, the end of the world is just another day at the office. The sheer audacity of this man. He's strutting through a dark, zombie-infested hallway, dragging two snarling monsters behind him, and he looks bored. Actually, no, he looks determined. He's got places to be, he's got deadlines. Clear a path, let's charge, he shouts, but he's not leading an army of soldiers, he's leading his undead captives. And then boom, he leaps into action. The hallway ahead is blocked by a massive, hulking zombie, veins bulging, eyes glowing with that terrifying crimson hunger. Does Mengsu hesitate? Does he tremble? Absolutely not. He winds up and whack, a devastating strike right to the face. The impact is insane. The force of the blow sends shockwaves through the corridor. The zombie didn't even see it coming. Mengsu is moving with the fluidity of a martial arts master, but he's fighting with the desperation of a guy who's late for a meeting. The zombie tries to counter, swiping with razor-sharp claws, but Mengsu is already gone, dodging, weaving, and smack, he unleashes another thunderous hit. This is incredible. He's treating these monsters like obstacles on an obstacle course. He's not fighting for survival, he's fighting for efficiency. He kicks the legs out from under another creature, sending it crashing to the floor with a bone-rattling thud. Down you go. It's brutal, it's fast, it's the kind of combat efficiency that makes you wonder what kind of job training this guy had. He's clearing the hallway floor by floor. Bodies are flying, the undead are being incapacitated left and right, and he hasn't even broken a sweat. He reaches a door marked 11F, he stops, he adjusts his collar, he takes a deep breath. Is he preparing for a boss fight? Is he about to face a mutant? He raises his hand and knocks. Manager Zhang, Big Sister Kai Wei, he mutters to his zombie captives. Being a wage slave means having a spirit that knows no fear and never wavers. He is giving a pep talk to the zombies he just beat into submission. This guy is unhinged in the best possible way. From inside the room, we hear terrified whispers. Gua, screams a zombie head that Mengsu is dragging. The people inside the room are trembling. They're huddled together, expecting a horde of flesh-eaters to burst through the door. The tension is palpable. The silence is thick with fear. And then, a polite voice cuts through the dread. Is it Supervisor Lin? Can you imagine being inside that room? You think death is knocking, and instead, it's some guy asking for the supervisor. I'm Mengsu from Jianglan Tech on the 4th floor, he announces through the door, sounding like he's delivering a pizza. Regarding the parking spot incident this morning, my boss sent me to have a chat with you. The absurdity is off the charts. The world is ending, civilization has collapsed, and this guy is here to settle a parking dispute. The people inside are confused, terrified, and probably questioning their sanity. But Mengsu isn't waiting for an invitation. Bam, the door flies open, splinters fly everywhere. He steps in, dragging his colleagues, the zombies, behind him. The survivors inside scream, scrambling back in horror. There are bodies on the floor, the stench of chaos is everywhere, but Mengsu just looks around, spotting his target. Didn't we agree to talk this afternoon? I'm here, so where are you? He spots Supervisor Lin, a man who looks like he's been hiding under his desk since the first siren went off. The supervisor is shaking like a leaf, staring at this madman wielding a makeshift spear and dragging zombies. Mengsu's eyes narrow. A digital interface pops up in his vision. The system. Your ferocious aura has successfully captivated the employees of Wangxing International on the 11th floor. A veteran auntie in her 50s is fanatically pounding on the door from behind. Supervisor Lin is utterly stunned by your imposing manner. The system is mocking them. It calls Mengsu's aura wolf-like. And honestly, it's not wrong. He stands over the cowering Supervisor Lin, looking like a demonic overlord of the corporate world. The supervisor is practically foaming at the mouth with fear. Mengsu winds up for a kick, POW, a little motivational boot to the face. Your life is absolutely perfect. The system chimes in. A perfect life requires such a grand stage. Oh, the sarcasm is dripping from those notifications. Mengsu stands tall, the conqueror of the 11th floor, and then ding, mission complete. Mission rating, awesome, profession, EXP +5, cash +100,000 points +5, attribute points +1, jackpot. He just got paid. In the middle of an apocalypse, he's grinding XP and cash. This is the ultimate gamer fantasy, but he's not done. Since we're here, he says, looking around the wrecked office, we might as well loot the 11th floor for resources. He turns to his zombie captives. He tightens their leashes. Go to work. I can't believe this. He releases them. He sends the zombies charging into the office to scare off any other threats or maybe just to carry boxes. I don't know, but he's barking orders like a drill sergeant. Move it, productivity people. He ties them up securely, making sure his colleagues don't wander off. The zombies groan and moan, struggling against their bonds. To anyone else, this is a horrific scene of the undead. To Mengsu, it's just another team meeting that could have been an email. How is it only 3 in the afternoon? He sighs, wiping imaginary sweat from his brow. I thought it was dinner time already. Still 2 hours until I get off work. Am I just too efficient at my job? The man is complaining about the workday while sitting next to bound zombies. A giant, colorful text bubble appears over his head. Wage slave. The universe has branded him. He slumps against a wall, looking genuinely distressed. Damn it, it's the end of the world. Why am I thinking about getting off work? This wage slave life has really driven me insane. He cracks open a bottle of warm cola. Fish. He takes a long swig. Ah, the sweet taste of sugar and caffeine amidst the ruins of humanity. He leans back in an office chair, feet up on a desk, staring at the ceiling. Still haven't figured out what's going on, he muses. All right, I'll use this time to sort out the current situation. His mind flashes back. We see glimpses of the chaos outside. A massive purple vortex swirling in the sky, a portal to nowhere. Zombies flooding the streets, people running, screaming. Military helicopter spinning out of control, crashing into a skyscraper in a fiery explosion. Boom, the scale of this disaster is global. The cell phone signals are dead. It's a complete blackout. It seems this virus appeared randomly, he thinks, his eyes sharp. Also, in the extremely short time after the zombie outbreak, the cell phone signal became very weak. This situation is highly unusual. Perhaps this was a premeditated attack. He's analyzing the apocalypse like it's a quarterly report. He realizes that if help isn't coming, he's on his own. If that's the case, then improving my combat ability is the top priority. He pulls up his system interface again. Deep blue, add the 1 attribute point to strength. Addition successful, current strength value, 12. He flexes his hand. He can feel the power surging through his muscles. A strength stat of 12, he's becoming superhuman. From now on, I'll add points to strength first. Once I can easily suppress zombies, I'll consider other attributes. He taps on the screen, scrolling through his profile. Host Mengzu profession, trainee clerk LV, 0, flyer distributor LV, 1, wait, what? Flyer distributor? This guy has the most mundane classes imaginable, but look at the requirements. A clerk needs 10 EXP to go from LV, 0 to LV, 1, while a flyer distributor only needs 3, he frowns. Distributing flyers increases agility, so what does being a clerk increase? He decides to gamble, allocate it all to clerk, he dumps his points. The screen flashes gold, yes/no. He smashes the yes button, level up successful. Your trainee clerk profession has been upgraded from LV, 0 to LV, 1. The system explains the clerk is the foundation of the company's staff. A LV, 1 trainee clerk's spiritual world is vast and their work efficiency is very high. Your spirit and constitution attributes have been slightly increased. Okay, so he got tougher and smarter, but there's a warning. As a clerk, you must also understand the importance of balancing work and rest. Your spirit value will also decrease to a certain extent. Great, even the system forces him to worry about burnout, but then the rewards roll in. You have gained a 2-point spirit bonus, a 0.5-point constitution bonus. You have acquired the profession skill, slacking off. Slacking off? Are you kidding me? That is his superpower. He checks his stats. Spirit 9, constitution 9, strength 12, agility 10.5. Strength didn't increase, but spirit went up by 2 points. Not bad. He stretches, feeling a new wave of energy. No wonder I'm feeling more and more energetic, but he's fixated on that new skill. He taps the icon. Skill, slacking off, description. Secretly slack off during work, reducing the frequency of your supervisor noticing you. When multiple people are present, their attention will be prioritized on others' work progress, ignoring your own. Passive skill. Can be manually deactivated, will automatically reactivate the next time you enter a work state. Mengsu's eyes light up with a mischievous glint. This skill seems kind of interesting, and I happen to have 2 lovely colleagues. He looks over at the zombies, Kai Wei and the blonde guy who are still tied up and groaning. This way the safety of my resource gathering has increased quite a bit. Wait, I get it. If he uses slacking off, the zombies will ignore him and target someone else. He's basically turned himself into a ghost to the undead by pretending to be a lazy employee. That is absolute genius. But then, tragedy strikes. The system blares an alarm. An employee's duty is to work diligently, triggering daily mission. Work mission rewards depends on work duration and progress. Mengsu falls to his knees in despair. It's the end of the world and I still have to work. Is there any justice in this world? Is there any law? He screams at the ceiling, clutching his hair. Your golden finger is way too shabby. He's furious. He's heartbroken. He just wants to survive, but the system demands labor. But watch this. He sighs. He stands up. He walks over to a computer. He turns it on. Click. Forget it, he mutters, defeated. I might as well go to work. Even if there's news from the outside world, it won't stop me from working. And just like that, amidst the carnage of the apocalypse, Mengsu sits down at a desk and starts typing. Clack, clack, clack. He is literally doing data entry while zombies moan in the corner. The dedication, the madness. Time passes. The sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the office. And then the most beautiful sound in the world. Ding, it's quitting time. You've worked hard today. It's now time to clock out. Go ahead and complete today's clock out. As a result of your diligent labor today, you have received a reward of cash plus 1,000 and points plus 1. Keep up the good work and make your life even better. Triggering mission clock out. Mission rewards, clerk profession EXP plus 1, points plus 5, cash plus 5,000. Yes, Mengsu throws his hands in the air, spinning in his chair. What a torturous and grueling day. He rushes to the fingerprint scanner on the wall. Beep. Clock out successful. He collapses against the wall, relieved, but then a stack of cash materializes in front of him. A thick, crisp brick of bills. What the hell is this cash even for? He wonders, picking it up. In a world where money is useless paper, why does the system give him cash? He opens the system shop, and there it is. You can use cash for the lottery. 10,000 a spin. The first 10 pull guarantees a special grand prize. Oh my god, it's a gacha mechanic. The universe really is a video game. Mengsu's eyes widen. He grins like a maniac. Talk about perfect timing. Pull, pull, pull. He slams his hand on the interface. Drawing, the screen swirls with colors, lights flash, it's the dopamine hit we've all been waiting for. The items start popping out. Pop Master Kong Instant Noodles X4, Pop Hawawa Mineral Water X3, Pop 1 High-End Suit, Pop Wrench X1. Okay, mostly junk so far, food and water are good, but he needs power. Come on, give him something legendary. The final orb spins, it glows gold. Boom. Congratulations, you have received Bodyguard Type Talent X1. Mengsu stares at the screen. Bodyguard Type Talent, what's that? The icon shows a silhouette of a man in a suit with a giant question mark. He reads the description, Bodyguard Type Talent. After using this item, a veteran bodyguard will appear by a fortunate coincidence within a 3-kilometer radius of you. It is hoped that the host can hire them as soon as possible. Mengsu blinks, so it's just a potential talent, not someone who shows up with maxed out loyalty, huh? He looks disappointed, but I'm telling you, this is huge. A veteran bodyguard in a zombie apocalypse, that's a game changer, but there's a catch, he has to find them and he has to hire them. Use, come on, give me an expert, Mengsu shouts, activating the item. Particles of light scatter into the air. The signal is sent. Somewhere out there in the ruined city, a warrior has just been summoned into Mengsu's destiny. Who is it? A special forces soldier, a ninja, a giant brute, or maybe someone even stranger. Mengsu stands by the window looking out at the burning city. He's got his noodles, his water, his high-end suit, and a lead on a new ally. The sun is down. The creatures of the night are waking up, but Mengsu isn't scared. He's clocked out, he's got his loot, and he's ready to dominate this apocalypse one shift at a time. The slacking off hero is just getting started, and I have a feeling that whoever this bodyguard is, they are in for the strangest job interview of their life. Commentary, can we just appreciate the sheer brilliance of the slacking off skill? It's the ultimate survival tool disguised as laziness. And now he's rolling the gacha for human allies. That is absolutely wild. I'm honestly worried about who or what is going to show up as his bodyguard. Will they even accept his currency? Or will he have to pay them in instant noodles? What do you guys think? Is the gacha rigged, or is he about to get an S-tier teammate? Let me know. Alright folks, buckle up. We are diving headfirst into a world where the apocalypse isn't just a tragedy, it's a business opportunity. Welcome to my perfect end of the world life. And let me tell you, the energy we are starting with today is absolutely chaotic in the best way possible. Imagine the end of the world, fire, destruction, zombies roaming the streets. Most people are cowering in fear, crying over lost loved ones or scrambling for the last can of beans. But then there's him. We open in a high-rise office building. The sun is streaming through the floor-to-ceiling windows, illuminating a scene of absolute boredom. There he is, our main character. He's leaning back in a cheap office chair, feet propped up on the desk, slurping down a cup of instant noodles like it's a 5-star meal. The world outside might be burning, but inside, it's lunch break. But he's not just spacing out, he's staring at a holographic screen floating right in front of his face, a system window. He's pondering a question that would sound insane to anyone else. Based on the system's nature, should I start a company? Can you believe this guy? The dead are walking the earth and he's thinking about entrepreneurship. He's chewing on those noodles, looking at the city skyline and thinking, maybe I can unlock new tasks if I go corporate. He takes another bite, the noodles dangling from his mouth, his eyes wide with sudden realization. The gears are turning. That's right, he thinks. If I'm gonna do it, go big. And suddenly we get a glimpse into his imagination. The art style shifts. The gloom of the apocalypse vanishes, replaced by sparkles and gold coins raining from the sky. In his mind, he's not a survivor eating cup noodles, he's a tycoon. He's wearing a sharp navy blue suit, a silk tie, holding a glass of expensive red wine, a cigar in his hand. He's thinking, work overtime to improve my skills, become my own boss, the peak of life awaits me. Oh, the delusion is strong with this one and I absolutely love it. He's sitting there drunk on his own fantasy of success, surrounded by imaginary wealth, while reality is just a quiet, empty office. Burp, the bubble bursts, the fantasy fades. He's back in his white dress shirt, slumped in the chair, tossing the empty noodle cup onto the desk. He stretches his arms out, letting out a massive bored yawn. Yawn tilde tilde tilde, it's too quiet, it's too peaceful, you know what that means, right? In the world of manhwa, peace is just the deep breath before the plunge. Ding, a sharp digital alert cuts through the silence. The system creates a massive holographic warning sign right in front of him. Warning, intruders have broken into the office building. Ignoring security. His eyes snap open. The boredom gone. The system text glitches for a second. Some of it is garbled, unclear, but then the message becomes crystal clear. It's a call to action. Brave employee, please step up and protect the company's property from being trampled. Of course, your own safety comes first. If safety cannot be guaranteed, then a perfect life is just empty talk. And then, the rewards drop. Task triggered, protect company property, plus 5 freely allocable professional experience. 50,000 cash plus attribute points. In a gamified apocalypse, that is a king's ransom. The MC stands up. The lighting shifts. Shadows cover his eyes. He's not the goofy noodle eater anymore. He slams his hand onto the desk, veins popping. A dark, menacing aura flares up around him. He grins, and it's not a hero's grin. It's the grin of a landlord who just caught someone scratching the paint on his Ferrari. The company is my home, he says, his smile widening into something predatory. I absolutely won't allow anyone to take what belongs to me. Oh man, these intruders have no idea who they just messed with. They think they're looting an empty building. No, they just broke into the boss's office. Cut to the stairwell. Dark, gritty, smelling of fear and desperation. We see the intruders, 3 of them, and they're looking rough. Leading the pack is a bald, hulking brute with a tattoo on his forehead and a scar running down his eye. He's gripping a baseball bat like he's ready to smash some heads. Let's call him Brother Jan. Behind him is a skinny guy with blonde, spiky hair holding a kitchen knife, looking like he's about to wet his pants. And there's a third guy bringing up the rear. They're panting, sweating, looking over their shoulders. Finally shook off those damn things. The bald guy grunts. They're talking about zombies. Apparently they had a close call outside. That bitch Huang Jai, Brother Jan growls, wiping sweat from his forehead. She screamed and attracted all the zombies. This tells us everything we need to know about these guys. They throw people under the bus to survive. They're scavengers, ruthless. The blonde guy is shaking. Brother Jan, what do we do next? Jan looks furious. Damn it, all the food was in that bastard Joe's backpack. We ran too fast and lost everything. So they're starving, they're desperate, and they're armed. That is a dangerous combination. Jan looks up the stairwell, his eyes narrowing. Search, see what we can use in this office building. The blonde guy points up, trying to act tough but failing miserably. You got it, bro. They start creeping up the stairs, but notice the dynamic here. The blonde guy, let's call him Blondie, is hesitating. He stops. He looks at Jan. You go first, Blondie says. Jan scoffs. He's clearly the alpha here, but he's also manipulative. Stop whining. I'm covering your rear. Aren't you grateful? Yeah, right. Covering the rear means I'm using you as a meat shield if something jumps out. But Blondie buys it, or at least he's too scared to argue. Okay, bro. Blondie grips the railing, taking slow, terrified steps upward. Cover the rear, my ass, he mutters under his breath, just saying nice things. He grips his knife tighter. His knuckles are white. Every shadow looks like a monster. He reaches a landing. He freezes. Freeze, Blondie stops dead. Why'd you stop again? Jan hisses from below. Blondie is trembling. I think I heard footsteps. Could it be zombies? Jan rolls his eyes. Bullshit zombies. If it were zombies, they would have rushed down by now after hearing us talk all this time. Jan pushes past him, confident, arrogant. Most likely there are survivors in this building. Let's go up and try our luck, maybe have some fun. Have some fun. You know exactly what that implies in a lawless world. These guys aren't just here for food. They're here to take whatever they want. Blondie gulps. Okay. They reach a door, the handle turns. Slowly, creak. Blondie peeks his head in first. He's expecting a dark room, maybe a lurking zombie, maybe a terrified survivor hiding under a desk. The door swings open. Boom, close up on Blondie's eye. It widens in pure shock. His pupil dilates, sweat pours down his face. What does he see? He sees a pristine, modern office, and standing right there, leaning casually against a desk, is a young man in a white shirt, our MC. He's holding a wrench in one hand, playing with a coil of thick wire in the other. He looks incredibly friendly, too friendly. Hello there, the MC chirps. Blondie stumbles back, nearly dropping his knife. Gah, Jan steps up, pushing Blondie aside. He sizes up the MC instantly. And what does he see? He sees a skinny kid in a dress shirt. No armor, no guns, just a wrench. Jan relaxes, he laughs, a cruel, dismissive laugh. Kid, how many people are upstairs? Got any food? He's not asking, he's demanding. Blondie whispers to Jan, just one office worker, skinny as a beansprout. Ha! The tension in the room drops for them. They think they've hit the jackpot, an easy target. But watch the MC, he smiles, a bright, beaming, customer service smile. He closes his eyes in that happy anime way. This is a private company, the MC says, his voice light and polite. No trespassing, didn't the security guards downstairs stop you? Jan looks confused. Security guards, the world has ended. Is this kid crazy? The MC continues, his expression shifting into a cute, chibi-style pout. He looks like a child throwing a tantrum. Damn it, I need to file a complaint and switch property management companies. Jan and Blondie are staring at him like he's an alien. According to the law, the MC says, wagging a finger, you breaking in like this, cough cough, anyway, it's illegal. He points the wrench at them like a teacher scolding a student. If you don't believe me, I'll go get lawyer Zhang Wei from the 13th floor to talk to you. This guy, he is trolling them so hard, he's threatening them with legal action during a zombie apocalypse. I'll get my lawyer, he points to the exit. Leave now while you still can, don't end up crying behind bars. For a second, there's silence. And then rage, Jan's face turns purple, veins pop out on his bald head. Blondie looks insulted. You don't know what it's like outside, do you? Jan growls, his patience is gone, the nice guy act is over. He raises his bat, his eyes are full of malice. Cut the crap, show us around, I'm hungry. This is it, the moment of truth. The predators have decided to eat the prey. But the prey just sighs. Sigh. The MC looks down at the floor, his expression darkens. The chibi face is gone, the polite smile is gone, the lighting shifts again. Shadows drape over his face, highlighting a sharp, dangerous jawline. His eyes open and they are cold, freezing cold. Refusing a toast only to drink a forfeit, he mutters. It's an old saying. It means, I gave you a chance to do this the easy way and you chose the hard way. Looks like it's time to show you two pieces of trash what I'm made of. Jan doesn't even hear the threat properly. He's barking orders. Manager Zhang, Kaiwei, please move faster. Can't rely on security. I'm counting on you. Wait, who is he talking to? Is he talking to the intruders? No, he's talking to his staff. Suddenly, the MC flicks his wrist. The coil of wire he was holding, it's not just wire, it's a weapon. Swish. The wire lashes out like a viper. It wraps around something or someone. Blondie is standing next to Jan 1 second. The next second, Yoink, Blondie vanishes, dragged into the darkness of the hallway with terrifying speed. He doesn't even have time to scream. Jan is still looking at the MC, swinging his bat, completely oblivious. What are you staring at? Take him out first, there are more people upstairs. Jan turns to give an order to Blondie. Okay, but when he turns, there's no one there, just empty air. Huh, Jan looks down the hallway, he looks at the spot where Blondie was standing. Don't blame me for this, a voice echoes from the darkness. Life and death are fate, fortune and wealth are in, whoosh. From the shadows, the MC lunges. This isn't the beansprout office worker anymore, this is a predator. Jan barely has time to react. He sees the MC flying through the air, that heavy wrench raised high. Jan swings his bat, the MC dodges. It's a dance of death in the narrow corridor. The MC is fast, inhumanly fast. He weaves under the bat's swing. He spins, crack, the wrench connects, not with a head but with a weapon deflecting a blow. Sparks fly. We see a montage of motion. The MC is a blur of white shirt and black trousers. He's using the environment, using his speed. And then silence. Jan is standing there, panting, sweat dripping down his nose. He looks terrified. On the floor, lying in a heap, is Blondie. He's out cold. or worse, there's a yellow star impact effect above him, classic cartoon knockout. Zhan looks at the MC. The MC is standing tall, spinning the wrench on his finger like a gunslinger spinning a revolver. Heaven? The MC asks, mocking Zhan's earlier confidence. Right now I'm heaven. Boom, what a line. Zhan grips his bat harder, his muscles tense. You've got some skills, he admits, his voice shaking slightly. But he charges up, the aura around him turns red. He's going to use brute force. He's going to crush this skinny kid. The MC, he's calm, he's checking his fingernail, he's adjusting his grip on the wrench, and then he drops the weirdest fact of the fight. Don't worry, the MC says, gesturing with the tool. I dip the wrench in iodine. Zhan pauses. What? I can disinfect while I fight. The MC explains, a helpful smile returning to his face. Absolutely no risk of infection. Are you kidding me? He's beating them up with a wrench, but he made sure to sterilize it first so they don't get tetanus. The level of disrespect is astronomical. Zhan's brain breaks. He can't comprehend this level of insanity. But then he sees it, behind the MC, walking out of the shadows. It's a woman. She's wearing a torn office uniform. Her skin is pale grayish purple. Her eyes are glowing red. Her mouth is covered in, let's call it, evidence of her last meal. It's a zombie, a female zombie, but she's not attacking the MC. Oh no, the MC is holding a leash, a literal leather leash, and the other end is attached to the zombie's neck. He's walking a zombie like a prized poodle. Zhan's eyes bulge out of his skull. Buddy, Zhan stammers, stepping back, you're asking for death. The MC grins. He looks at the camera. He looks at us. He points a thumb at himself. Finally got a chance to say that line. He's not crazy. He's just having the time of his life. He's got the system, he's got the skills, and he's got a zombie pet name. Well, we don't know her name yet, but she looks fierce. The scene freezes there. The MC looking cool as ice, wrench in hand, zombie on a leash. Zhan looking like he just realized he walked into the wrong boss fight. This isn't a survival story for the MC. This is a playground, and school is in session. Scene end. Commentary. Can we just appreciate the sheer audacity of this man? I dip the wrench in iodine. Hygiene is important, people, even when you're knocking out looters. I honestly don't know who should be more scared, Brother Zhan or the zombie on the leash. And did you see the rewards? 50,000 cash in an apocalypse. What is he gonna buy? The whole city. If this is just the beginning, this guy is going to own the wasteland by next week. So here's the question. Would you rather face a horde of zombies or one germ-conscious office worker with a pet monster? Let me know. I'll see you in the next part.